pride of Plainfield, New Jersey. It's Jay Williams.
Ed, you continue to surprise me, my man. I didn't know you knew about the Queen City.
All I know is you're the king in that town in the Garden State.
Well, we're going to find out who the king is on the court this evening.
De'Aaron Fox. Count it. Three-pointer is good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Fox, tough matchup against George. For three. He made his first effort, but not that time. Paul George to Leonard. Rocking the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Beverly. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough two than a wide open three.
To George. Nothing going here on that drive. Defense making the ball handler work. Short jumper won't go down.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Beverly into the front court. His team down 9. Won't go. To Harrison Barnes. For three, it's good. Coach wants to see more from his D. Now Doc wants a timeout. His guys find themselves down double digits already in this first quarter. Time for some new personnel into the game. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
De'Aaron Fox. Oh, that's how it's done.
Ed, when somebody's destroying you with the fundamentals of the game, we call that a clinic.
Strong finisher, Paul George. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They look lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Oh, big finish at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Kings have the basketball. De'Aaron Fox. Well, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And a dangerous thing for the defensive team, he has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
Kawhi Leonard, guarded by Ariza. Kawhi Leonard, looking good, 4 for 5.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Leonard. They'll take it from downtown. Let's see, Jay, if that wakes them up.
Yeah, that was a big-time three, but the most important possession is now, the one you're currently in. Don't focus on the next play, but focus on the present.
Substitution being made in this one. It's Sacramento ball. Knocked loose, and that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. It remains Sacramento basketball. De'Aaron Fox. Barnes. His first effort off the mark. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Fox with it. Just under a minute to go in what's been a hotly contested first quarter. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you got to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
And the slam. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Sacramento ball. De'Aaron Fox. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Probing the defense. And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul.
The drive. Right to the basket. Baseline drive. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Fox across the timeline. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Deep three at the buzzer. First quarter is complete. It's the Kings with the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it. To Leonard. He throws it down.
See, these are the type of opportunities the defense doesn't take advantage of. When that guy went up for that dunk, he cradled the ball to gain momentum. As soon as he brings that ball back to you in the cradle, you have to have active hands get in there, strip that ball away.
The pass stolen by Sacramento.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
De'Aaron Fox. Shot by Ariza. Won't fall. To Leonard. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Fires the three, knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
Defense, do the math. You force them to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Fox here against Tarkless. From long range, Fox bothered just enough on that one. To Leonard. From the painted area, won't go down. Beyond the arc for three, and drills it. Jay, spacing can be a beautiful thing.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Substitutions, LA.
De'Aaron Fox to Bagley. Marvin Bagley with the slam.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Williams into the front court. Down by 1. And a throwdown.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Fox into the front court. He'll run the offense. Has a chance, gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
George to Leonard. Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
It's the Kings now with the ball. Buddy Hield to Fox. Going to launch beyond the arc. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Harrison Barnes able to recover with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Cleans it up. To Paul George. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And Paul George good on the quick release there. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
And hits the first free throw. 2 for 2 on that trip. Kings with the ball. And he hits.
Oh my goodness! Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
Nothing going here on that drive. Paul George, 4 out of 7.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Five on the shot clock for Sacramento. Knocked loose. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half. The Clippers have the lead. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Slam dunk.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Barnes. To Fox. Gets it in the right corner. Lets it fly from long range. Had made his first three, but that shot off the mark.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Into the front court, it's Fox. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. To Fox. Fires the three, and the rebound grabbed by the Clippers. George, yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
De'Aaron Fox to Barnes. De'Aaron Fox. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
De'Aaron Fox. That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
To George. Patrick Beverley. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
De'Aaron Fox.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Nope. First one does not go. It's a second. One more coming.
Subbing in for Sacramento, number 35.
Leonard. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Kawhi Leonard has got 2 shots coming. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Fox with it. His guy's down 11. 4-3. No good. That's great defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Fox. Has a look. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Fox across the timeline. The deficit now up to 12. To Harkless. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Okay, that's all right. You take your lumps and you move on. You did exactly what the game plan was defensively to guard a player like that.
Here comes the screen. De'Aaron Fox to Hield. Here's a chance from long range. He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Bagley to Harrison Barnes. Here comes the screen. Fox against George. Five seconds to shoot. Knocks it down on the step back. That was not easy.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
Let's go. Pick him up. Pick him up.
Deep three at the buzzer. 3 quarters down, the Clippers are out in front. The Kings have the basketball as we begin the 4th quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Now ready with a couple of free throws.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Paul George, couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. Can't connect on the first free throw. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Fox into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. For 3, it's been a good night from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 6 from deep.
It's called room and rhythm, Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room, he will find that rhythm from behind the arc.
Little R&R has never hurt anybody, Jay. Kings have the basketball. De'Aaron Fox, deep left corner. Barnes. Harrison Barnes buries it. They defended it well, but Barnes, too much.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Into the front court, it's Fox. His guy's down 3. The hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Leonard, tough shot. He hits.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Fox matched up with Paul George. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Count it.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Barnes to Fox. Fires the 3. Oh, he just continues to pour it in from downtown. He's 6 of 7 from 3.
This is probably the time that you adjust your defense, maybe play some zone, maybe a box someone, or maybe just double team it.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Leonard to Williams. Lou Williams. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
De'Aaron Fox to Barnes. Harrison Barnes powers it through.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
The Clippers with 4 to shoot. A drive through the paint, but a shot misses. Fox with it. Our score all even here in the fourth quarter. Knocked loose. High risk, high reward. It stays in their possession. Dwayne Dedmon rocking the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Here comes the screen. From long range, 10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend.
Boom, baby. Williams. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Time to shuffle things up.
Entering the game for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 21, Patrick Beverly.
Fox matched up with Paul George. To Harrison Barnes. Beyond the arc for 3. Too risky. Harrison Barnes wide open. Drills it.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. To Barnes. To Hield. Going to launch beyond the arc. They have to keep him in their grasp.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
The pass taken away by the Kings.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Hield. De'Aaron Fox. Misfires. It's no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Leonard. He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I will be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat 5.
19-footer at the buzzer. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic. It's the Kings who get the victory as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the